Hello and welcome to the channel. We are doing a daily card message using The Journey by Allison, Filice, and we're using Divine Feather Messenger. This one is by Allison as well, but it's Allison DeNicola. And then we have Crow Tarot by MJ Cullinane. How are you all doing? I hope that if you have any questions or any comments that you'll leave them for me. I'm very delighted to have so many beautiful people coming back each day and each week. So I want you to know how much I truly appreciate it. So right now we are looking at 3 decks of cards. We're going to put the tarot cards over here for clarification. And I'm really drawn to this blue feather, but I'm going to go here to the journey and ask if there is a message today from the journey, where we are at and where we are going. I hope you've been enjoying the full moon energy, synchronicity. So I believe that this one came out on day 1 of this week. And many things that are going on with this card of synchronicity. One, we have a beautiful butterfly of transformation. Because the butterfly has a lot of lower chakra energy, I think that, you know, and it's surrounded by this yellow sky, which isn't real, right? So a lot of what I'm getting from this is a little bit of things that you don't like, that are unexpected, become more expected. One thing is merging into another, as you can see here. The butterfly itself is green, which reflects the heart chakra. And yeah, and it looks like this is like a beautiful, joyful moment, meaning that something in your world could be synchronistically coming together. Now, I have had synchronicities that are super, like, amazingly profound. I couldn't have, you know, tried to put them all in place the way they came together for me this week. So I understand this card. It's like ask and you shall be given. There's nothing but this moment. I keep hearing that today. And that there's just another now moment. This moment is here. It's a moment however we want to design it. Is it a peaceful moment? Is it an abundant moment? Is it a joyful moment? And this card is saying yes. So the quote, all of these have a little quote, and it says, the quote is, when we feel synchronicity, we feel ourselves as part of a cosmic matrix, as participants in the Tao. That there is indeed a link between us all. And I think that is very true. So I was hearing this week as well that, like, we had the bird of the eagle a couple of times about rising into higher awareness. And what I very strongly heard is that we are eagle. Eagle is us. There are aspects of the butterfly that are telling us we are constantly in transformation. There are aspects of the eagle which we can tap into when we feel like we don't understand something, or the butterfly when we feel like we really need to make a change. That all of this is designed here for us to have our heart open and to be able to experience all the love and the joy of this moment. But we don't always see it like that. So when synchronicity happens, so we feel like we are being led by life, receiving from the universe, and that we're right on track when things are opening up for us. So I'm going to go here to the birds and ask, I kind of felt, this one just jumped up and came back down, so I'm going to pick it. Okay, white owl energy, the wisdom and message of the divine are within you. So I've been receiving a lot of those messages about this divine wisdom being a part of my now moment, and it is now part of your now moment. Now, in this sacred collection of our beautiful feathered friends here. There is a section in the beginning that is dedicated to the white, the purity. And I saw the other day on YouTube, like this white deer that was just kind of romping around. The mother was not white, the mother was brown, but it had like a couple of brown spots, but it was mainly white. And so the whiteness signifies like the encompassing of all that is, a pureness, because like the synchronicity card was saying, is that it is you are part of everything. So when we look at the aspect of the owl and the wisdom, you know, you can look at it and say, well, that must mean that I know everything. Well, there is some truth to that. You do know. You have a deep knowing because you are part of everything. You can't be part of all that is and not know everything there is to know. So if you think about it like that, this card represents timing as well. It could represent something that is new coming in the fall, but it's about intuition, wisdom, knowing. And the owl is kind of a bird of mystery, but it's an omen. And I used to think that when the owl, you know, when I heard the owl, it meant somebody was going to pass. That's what I always heard. And, you know, the closer the owl was, the closer the person that was going to pass was to you. But if you think about even that folklore, which is really what that was, it's telling you that there was a connection between our ancestors with the animals, and the animals were in communication, and we knew that and we understood that, and there was a wisdom in that. So this one is very unique because it's white. So the owl is illuminated by this divineness of it being white. And it's so, like the owl, it's asking us to tap into our highest wisdom, which is already part of us. It's just that we, like I had started, I think at the beginning of the week, saying our focus, where is it going? That's our nugget, that's our gold. Because the thing that we focus on illuminates, like the white owl. We're focusing on it now. Because all this week it's wanted us to see that we have the power and the strength and the wisdom to go beyond, above what we think is happening in the world, the little day-to-day like things that are picking at us. And this signifies a divine guidance that comes in for us. So when you're ready, willing and able, the guidance from the Spirit comes forward. When we're ready, and when our focus is not on trivial things or on problems, and when we've silenced ourselves for long enough, then opportunities and little gems start falling in for us. So it's really encouraging us to follow the gems that are coming in. So let's ask for, I couldn't have planned that. I know that came on camera. So this is the third day that this, excuse me, card has come out. The first day it was upside down, then it righted itself, and it's righted itself again. This is about abundance. This is about the culmination of what we've all been working for, and to feel the gold in the air, the sparkle of the sun, the breath within our lungs, and the wisdom and what we have been through and where we are in this moment. The song of the bird, the breeze. It's all communicating, and it's all abundant energy. It's like life is playing with us. And sometimes we've lost the ability to see that. So this Four of Pentacles, this is around stability. And as you can see, like the luxury of the water and having some things. And in the background, we have the city. And the way I'm reading this right now is is, don't get lost in these earthly things. You are when you're stable. You feel it in your bones. So this is asking us to keep all of that in perspective, to keep everything in alignment with each other. You can't get too focused on money or too focused on, outwardly purchases. Let's see what this last card says. So this also came. It's funny because we had a mirroring the last time, like we had a 4, and I think it was the 4 of Cups. Maybe it was the 4 of Wands. And then the 6 of, it's actually the reversal. So the last time this 4 and 6 came out, I think it was like the 4 of Wands, which is stability, which is kind of what this is saying as well. And then the 6 of Pentacles, which was around, reciprocity. But this one is this is a fiery energy that is denoting success for us as we're sitting here on this day, in this moment, realizing this whole thing is a synchronistic act. It's like you came here at just the perfect time to see the thing that you needed to see, which is that you're part of everything that is. You're part of all of your creation, whether you like it or not. And the purity of your intuitive self and the messages that are constantly flooding in for you. The abundance of everything that's at play with you in this very moment. And it creates a stability, a foundation for success. We just have to make sure that we are pulling it all together and not focusing too much on one place or the other, to stand firmly in this moment as who we are, in our wisdom. And then everything from there is magic. Everything from that place is a magical foundation. It's a magical opportunity, So what is the magic that you want to create today? It's time to lean into that magic. So thank you for joining me here today. I look forward to reading for you again tomorrow. Bye now.